Alright, hey everybody, Myo here, and today we are playing some Pokemon Moon, doing some VGC 2017 battles on the Ranked Rating Championship Battle Spot ladder. We are currently sitting at a rating of 1511 with number of battles 31, wins 16, and losses 15. So I am not performing as well as I would like to in the VGC stuff, but I'm not as into it as I was in my previous videos due to, I now have my daughter to think about, and she's running around and stuff, so I gotta play with her, and then I also have school now, so there is that. Whereas before it was just kind of like work, my daughter, and then Pokemon. Now it's like work, school, my daughter, obviously my wife too, and now the games. Okay, we have an opponent from Illinois with the rating of 1456, I think is what it said. Oh, this looks like an interesting team. This does look like a very interesting team. How do we deal with this? Porygon 2 Hariyama lead. Always lead Porygon 2 Hariyama. That is what I have decided. We're always going to do that no matter what. The only time we might change it up is if we see a Tapu Lele on the enemy team. And we do see a Tapu Bulu, and a Ninetales. So yeah, Muck's looking good. Muck's looking good here. And then Marowak's looking great here as well, because Marowak deals pretty good with the Kartana and the... There was something, the Tapu Bulu and the Ninetales. Oh, okay, how do we deal with the Nihilego? How do we deal with the Nihilego? Do I want Muck? I'm kind of concerned if I want Muck now. If I get rid of Muck, I bring a Rockwanid. That's what it is. I don't think there's any other option. It's either bring Muck or bring a Rockwanid. I think those are my two options. And a Rockwanid has the Z Crystal. And Nihilego beats Muck. So yeah, we're gonna bring a Rockwanid. I think this is right. The more games you guys play, the better you'll get at knowing which Pokemon to bring against which Pokemon they have. I think that's just kind of what happens when you play a bunch of games, as long as you pay attention to that stuff. As long as you're not like, I'm just going to bring these 4 random Pokemon. Pay attention to that stuff, you guys will definitely improve. Don't quote me on that, but I would assume you guys would improve. At least I feel like I improve, or did improve, back in 2015 and 2016 when I was doing that. So we're going to see our opponent lead with Muck and Ninetales. So I'm thinking, best case scenario, we Trick Room and fake out the Ninetales. I don't see too much of a reason not to do that. Fake out would break any potential sash. Would he protect the fake out so he doesn't break his sash on Ninetales? Because he definitely has Ninetales sash. Like, I don't see a reason to not sash your Ninetales. I think fake out onto Ninetales. The other option we have is to Trick Room and just be super hyper offensive and Poison Jab the Ninetales and bring him down to his sash, but I don't think that's worth it. Hariyama is going to fake out because I want to stop the potential Aurora Veil, because I would assume that's what he would go for. He's probably going to knock... Oh, he knocks off Hariyama, knocking off our Flame Orb. Interesting. I thought he would have knocked off the Eviolite on our Porygon 2. So now we have Trick Room up in our favor. Unfortunately, we aren't burned on Hariyama, so no Guts boost. However, we can now go for I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam because we are in the Hail onto the Muck, and a Poison Jab into the Ninetales. I think that's what we should do. Ninetales is actually going to protect this turn. That's kind of interesting. I could have went for I could have doubled into Muck, but I just didn't feel like he would. Well, maybe that protect made sense actually if I think about it a little more. How we get the freeze on Muck? No way. He's frozen solid. He's not thawing out of that. Wow. Oh my goodness. So I'm in a pretty good situation right now. Like I just go for an Ice Beam on Muck again. Actually, what could he switch into is the thing. Ice Beam is still the best bet. Unless he switches into Tentacruel, but then that's like the only thing that he could switch into the Muck slot, where I think Thunderbolt would be better. So let's go with that Poison Jab again into the Ninetales slot. He could try and double protect here. It doesn't look like he's going to though. But maybe he'd go for like a double protect, stall out the Trick Room a little bit. Poison Jab, Ice Beam. That Muck's gonna eat his Figgy Berry. I assume it's a Figgy Berry. It could be a different one, but we'll see. It's the Figgy Berry. He is still frozen solid. Okay. I could have knocked off the Figgy Berry. That's what I should have done in the other turn where the Ninetales protected. That's what I should have done. That would have just been perfect for me. But I didn't do it, so that's okay. I think our other play was still probably a safer play. He's gonna send out Nihilego. So Nihilego scares me a little bit. Nihilego does scare me a little bit. We have 2 turns of Trick Room and 2 turns of Hail. I think I go for the Ice Beam on the Muck, and then I think I just... Do I knock off the Nihilego, or do I Close Combat it? Close Combat might be better. Let's see, the user slaps down the target's held item, and that item can't use the move does more damage if the target has a held item. I don't know how much more damage it actually does, though. Does it do like 2 times as much damage? I don't actually know. If it does 2 times as much damage, then I want to knock off. I don't know, so I'm going to knock off the Nihilego. Because if Hariyama survives... Oh, he's going to protect. Okay. Okay. Ice Beam into the Muck slot. Muck is still frozen solid. We're just like making sure. We're just hitting him with Ice Beam after Ice Beam. We're like, hey, don't move, Muck. Stay there. You're frozen. I don't think I've ever had a game where I had an opponent frozen for this long. Alright. Ice Beam and knock off. I might just go for the Muck slot, actually. No, we'll go for a knockoff onto the Nihilego. Or I can Close Combat the Muck. Or I can swap out, but what would I swap out into? What would I swap out into? Marowak or neither. I don't want to swap out into either of those against Nihilego. And this is my last turn of Trick Room. Okay. Oops, crap. Getting the wrong things. Okay, let's Ice Beam Nihilego, hope for a freeze, and let's knock off the Nihilego. I think we got it. We had 1 second left, but I think we got it. Alright, there's a knockoff. Does quite a bit of damage. Knock off its Expert Belt. Okay, cool. There's an Ice Beam into the Nihilego spot. And we freeze it! Are you serious? Are you serious right now? And Muck's still frozen solid? What? Oh, Nihilego thaws out though. Okay, Sludge Wave. So Nihilego does thaw out. And they poison our Porygon too. Oh no. Hariyama's poisoned now. Hail does stop, so that kind of... I was actually very happy with the Hail, so... what can we do? What can we do? Dimensions return to normal. I'm kind of scared now, guys. I'll try and set up Trick Room again. And then I'll just go for a Close Combat into the Muck slot. Because, like, I'm poisoned. I got 3 hit points left. I'm assuming both of my 2 Pokemon are going to go down here. Because I think Sludge Wave... I think it's a pretty high chance to actually connect. He's doing damage to his own Muck, though. So I'm fine with this. He gets a Beast Boost, though, but he'd get a Beast Boost, too, if he knocked out his Muck, huh? Okay, we get the Trick Room off. We get the Trick Room off. That's pretty big. Porygon 2 is going to take quite a bit of damage from the poison. Then we're obviously going to switch in a Araquanid here. And I don't think I don't need a Z move. Yeah, I don't need to Z move. It's not worth it right now. And then we just Ice Beam the Muck. I think that's enough to knock it out, and we just liquidate the Nihilego spot. Because even if Nihilego protects, that's fine. because Muck can't knock out a Rockwanid. There's no way Muck can knock out a Rockwanid. Yeah, because we're knocking Muck out with the Ice Beam. Because I thought maybe he might survive with a little HP. But no, okay, he doesn't even go for the Protect. Doesn't look like he's trying to solve the Trick Room. Maybe our opponent just decided to... I don't know what they decided. They could have easily decided, you know what, I'm just going to let him get the win. Or they could have just been like, I'm going to go for this and hope my opponent does something else. Who knows? I'm not in the mind of my opponent. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be in the mind of my opponent so I know what to do to beat them, but... There's Kartana. I think we pretty much got this one. Because obviously, I'm going to just Flare Blitz that Kartana slot, and then I'm just going to Z-move it. Z-move Hydro Vortex it. Because they could protect here. Doesn't look like they're even protecting. And I don't know if Kartana even has a way to EV to survive a Flare Blitz, but I was a little worried that like they'd protect and had like a Focus Sash or something, but maybe I shouldn't have been. Maybe this is a little overkill, seeing the Hydro Vortex. Very well could have been overkill. It definitely was, because we're picking up the win here. Alright, so we are doing alright, guys. We're doing alright. I'm trying to convince my brother, Kahoob, if you guys haven't like seen his channel, he does a lot of Hearthstone stuff. But I'm trying to convince him to do some more Pokemon, because he's done Pokemon in the past, and he's very... when he played, he had trouble knowing what was super effective and not effective and no effect against Pokemon, so I feel like this would be like a good one for him to start playing. Because when he went to regionals, he went 4-4 and he just did not know like what Pokemon was what. It was just like, I was surprised that he did so well, honestly. Like 4-4 is not great, but for not knowing anything about the game, that's pretty good in my opinion. Would you like to save a video of this battle? No. I mean, I still think 4-4 is good though, because you're going even. You're gonna win one, lose one, win, like that. To me, when I win, if I ever went to a regionals, I'm happy if I go 4-4. Like the best I've done is 5-3, and I've only been to like 3 regionals though. Let's continue battling. Let's find our second opponent. Sorry, I'm just kind of talking about regionals because like I'm pretty sure there's one coming up, and I would love to go, but I just do not have the finances for it and the free time for it with school and everything. So we're sitting already at 1525. We have number of battles 32, wins 17, losses 15. We have an opponent here with a rating of 1606. So let's try and get a win against them. Let's see. Ooh, they are running the Vanillix and Alolan Sandslash. I love Sandslash. I'm a huge fan of it. I was previously using Ninetales and Alolan Sandslash. We're going to go with Porygon 2 and Hariyama though. They do have the Snorlax, which is a bit of a problem for me wanting to do this. Then we're going to go ahead and bring... We're going to bring Marowak, because Marowak deals pretty well with 3 of his team. 4 kind of against the Snorlax if I can snag a burn with a Flare Blitz. Then I need to decide, do I want to bring Muck or a Rockwanid here? I'm kind of leaning towards a Rockwanid again, because we have the Z-move with a Rockwanid. I don't know if Vanillix gets access to Freeze Dry. I don't think so. Maybe, actually. I know Ninetales does, so I would assume so. Sandslash, I don't think he's going to have it because it's a special attacking move. I think, yeah, a Rockwanid beats 2 of his. He's got 2 fire types. Let's bring a Rockwanid. That just makes more sense to me. In my head, it makes more sense, but maybe other people are like, no, you're not thinking about it right. You're supposed to bring Tapu Lele. I'm gonna be like, oh, alright, oops. So that's okay, that's okay. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Pokemon Trainer Neb, Gyarados, and Snorlax. Okay. So this kind of stinks. Guys. Because I could Thunderbolt the Gyarados without going for the Trick Room and fake out the Snorlax. I could fake out the Gyarados And Trick Room? Is that what I want? No. No. Nice. Okay. What download boost did I get? Why doesn't it show me if I got an attack or a special attack boost? Did I not get anything? That's really weird. Anyway. I think I'm just gonna actually Thunderbolt the Gyarados and Close Combat the Snorlax. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be really offensive. Normally I like to fake out and Trick Room, but Gyarados has access to Taunt, which I totally knew. Actually, I forgot, but I do know he has access to Taunt, but I forgot. So we are making reads, apparently, is what our opponent's thinking. We're in his mind now. He's like, oh no. Alright. Alright, hopefully it's like a Belly Drum Snorlax set. Because then if he went for Belly Drum, that's okay with me. Figgy Berry. Oh, it's Curse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we are gonna switch out Hariyama, I think. Attack Rose. Defense Rose. Actually, no, we're not gonna switch out Hariyama. What's he gonna bring in? That completely depends on if we're gonna switch Hariyama out or not. Vanillix? I don't actually know. I think I'm gonna switch out. I think I'm gonna switch out into Marowak. I think I go for the Thunderbolt onto Snorlax, and I think I switch out into Marowak here. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna try to do. See if it works. If not, oh well. I want to keep my Hariyama safe because Hariyama I believe beats Snorlax pretty solidly. Blizzard I don't think is knocking out Marowak. We resist it. Critical hit on Porygon 2. There's a Thunderbolt. Oh, whoops. I shouldn't have went for Thunderbolt. Alright. We're scaring him. He thinks we have like a special. Ooh, no. Okay, he's gonna recycle. Okay, Curse, recycle. What can we do? Ice Beam would have been great because it's in the hail. So, yeah, we're gonna Ice Beam Snorlax. So we could potentially freeze him. And it's in the hail. And we're gonna Flare Blitz the Vanillix here. Because I'm gonna... Is it... No, it can't be Sand Slash in the back. That would be silly. Arcanine. At least our Marowak is gonna not take too much damage in the recoil. Wow, that does a lot to Arcanine, actually. A lot more than I expected. Huh. Ice Beam, critical hit. It's gonna pop his berry. He's gonna go for high horsepower into Marowak, so he's getting rid of our Marowak. That's not great for us. Arcanine's gonna take some damage by the hail, though. Arcanine does have access to close combat. He could close combat Porygon too. Taunt wore off. We're gonna bring Hariyama in. I don't think the Curse set generally runs Protect. We've seen high horsepower, Curse, Recycle, so there is potential for Protect. But I'm thinking Ice Beam Snorlax and Close Combat Snorlax is our best option here. I'm thinking doubling into the Snorlax spot is our best option. He could withdraw Snorlax into Vanillix, but he's gonna Flare Blitz into Hariyama, which does a tremendous amount of damage, way more than I expected. Unfortunately, it doesn't knock out his Araquanid. So I am really wishing I switched into... Or doesn't knock out his... I said Araquanid, I meant to say Arcanine. Wow, I think I lost. But my opponent was like in the 1600 rating, which I mean it's good. It's good. I think 1600 is good. I know a lot of people probably think it's mediocre, it's whatever, but personally I think it's good. Obviously I think 1700 is better, but I mean that's like anybody would think that, right? We're just gonna actually Hydro Vortex into the Snorlax spot. I don't see a reason not to do this. Like, this is probably like the only way I have a chance at coming back is going for like a Hydro Vortex into the Snorlax. Hope that it's like a crit on top of whatever else it can do and knocks out Snorlax. He's gonna withdraw Arcanine. That'll give him the access to Intimidate again, which really stinks. But let's see. If this doesn't knock out Snorlax, I think this is just a loss. And I don't know if it will. I don't think it will, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But maybe with a crit, maybe. We'll find out. Hydro Vortex into Snorlax. I was playing pretty good though. I never set up Trick Room. Come on. That's not enough. Snorlax used Return. That's gonna hurt so much. Yeah, we lost. He's just gonna recycle next turn. Get his berry, eat it. And I'm just gonna at least knock out Snorlax. So, when I switched in my Hariyama, I should have switched in a Araquanid. That's what I should have done. I should have switched in a Araquanid. I was unaware of the fact... We cast Freeze Dry. Okay, so it's going to be super effective. It's knocking us out. I was just unaware of the fact that Arcanine could knock out Hariyama with a Flare Blitz. Honestly, I did not know that that was possible. That's just my lack of knowledge within the game that caused that to happen. If I knew that there was a high... I don't know if it's a high chance or if it's a low chance. So maybe I made the right call. Maybe it's a low chance for Hariyama to get knocked out. But maybe not. I don't know. And I can admit when I don't know. So let's save this battle video because we lost. So let's go ahead and save it. And normally we only do 2 battles per video. But I'm going to do 3 for you guys because I want to get the number of battles back to an even number. I just want to get it back to an even number. Because there was one episode, I think it was... Okay, anyway, we have an opponent with 15-15 rating from Japan. Alright, they have Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Marowak, a bug, I don't know, Buzzlord or something? I have no idea what that thing's called. Gastrodon and Mimikyu. Alright, so what can they do? What can they do? Gastrodon obviously deals with my Araquanid really well. Let's go Porygon 2. Hariyama lead. I'm always leading that. Then let's go with Marowak and Muck. Do I want Muck? I want Marowak, I know that. Yeah, let's go with Marowak and Muck. Let's do that. Let's see, our opponent's name is Akaba? Aka. The first symbol is A, the second one is Ka. And I think the last one is Ba. Sorry, I actually have a test coming up where I'm supposed to review all the hiragana that I have learned, which I should know all that, so I think it's Akaba. I think, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't quite tell on the last one. I think it's Akaba. Could be Aka... What else could it be? Akapo? No, Akapa? Hey, something like that. Anyway, I don't know. At least I know the first 2. Okay, there's a bug. Tapu Lele. Oh man, Tapu Lele. Why you gotta lead with Tapu Lele? Stop being my fake out. Obviously, We Trick Room here. We Trick Room, obviously. Then we switch into Muck. Muck is pretty threatening. Yeah, let's do Muck. Let's do Muck. Muck's threatening. If I see Tapu Lele, I think I'm going to start leading Porygon 2 Muck. Or I might just lead Porygon 2 and my own Tapu Lele. I'm actually going to withdraw Tapu Lele. I'm kind of surprised by that. I'm going to bring out Tapu Bulu. I was going to change up... So I could have faked out? No. Because fake out would have had the most priority one at first before... No, withdrawals would have happened first, and then... Okay, yeah, I guess I could have faked out. Fighting type Z move? I don't even know what that thing is. Why do you do this? Why you do this? Why are you gonna all out pummeling my Porygon 2? You're gonna knock him out. Come on, Porygon 2. You're not gonna live this. I don't think there's any way you are. That thing looks menacing. It looks buff. That is a buff bug. Buzzwole. The bug on steroids. Alright, let's bring Marowak out. Marowak threatens both these guys. Alright, Marowak and... Alright. Let's see here. Let's Flare Blitz into the bug and Poison Jab into the Tapu Bulu. The obvious play is obvious, but that's what we're doing. Obvious play is obvious, but that's what we're doing. Alright, come on. What's gonna happen? Is this gonna work? I don't know. Marowak, you got this. You're a pretty cool Pokemon. I've always liked Marowak from Gen 1. So, Alolan Marowak's pretty cool. Muck, I mean, I guess you're alright. I've never really disliked Muck from Gen 1. Hammer Arm. Oh my goodness. Alright, we have a berry. Muck is like, I brought some food, I'm good. Tapu Bulu is Stone Edge. Okay, Marowak's like, no problem, don't worry about me, I'm good. Alright, Poison Jab into this Tapu Bulu. Oh, one hit KO, I like seeing that. Flare Blitz. Alright, I'm probably gonna go down to the recoil damage. Because I'm probably taking this guy out, but I'm probably taking him with me, so, you know. Not the greatest situation. Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, that stinks. But, because it could be worse. Gonna bring Tapu Lele out and something else, but what do we have? We have Hariyama. Oh, I'm kind of scared now, to be honest with you guys. Because it's Gastrodon. I need to knock out Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele's probably gonna take out my... Alright, let's just double into Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele's probably... Tapu Lele's gonna protect? What? Why? I didn't get Trick Room off. Does Tapu Lele... Do they think I did? Tapu Lele should be faster than both my two Pokemon, right? Scald. Into Muck, fishing for a burn. And they get the burn! No! Oh no! Alright, Hariyama's like, yo, I'm burned too. No worries. Burn bros. Alright. Double poison jab, I guess. Let's see what happens. I think I lost. I don't know what I can do to win, because Tapu Lele is just gonna Psychic Hariyama. Hariyama's gonna go down. Muck is unfortunately burned, so, and Muck's not guts, like, he doesn't got any guts like Hariyama. Super effective. Scald, yeah. Alright. That's a bummer. That is a bummer, because we had a pretty good chance. Kinda. Maybe not, actually, looking back at it. There's the Moon Blast. I have so many games that I need to review to try and get better. I'm gonna wait till after all my tests and stuff, though. So unfortunately, we did end up losing. I have just not been playing as well as I'd like to, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I have to apologize about that. But I'm still having a lot of fun learning, so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll improve. And hopefully we can start getting back to that really close to 1600 rating. Because I would really like to break into the 1600s. Because I feel kind of bad when I'm uploading stuff that's not quite there, but you know, some guys might want to be watching it, figuring out what the meta is at lower ratings, because I'm pretty sure it's probably different at lower than it is at higher. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, go into that like button, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that good stuff. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it when you guys do that. So thanks again, and goodbye, friends.